There are several parking options available at the Louisville International Airport. You can see there a shuttle for the express parking, so there's 2 off-site parking lots where you can park for a significantly cheaper rate. And then they have a shuttle that runs every 5 to 10 minutes that brings you directly over to the terminal. There is a 3-level parking garage. Levels 2 and 3 are covered. Level 4 is open. And there's also a surface lot behind the parking garage that's a fully open, uncovered parking lot. When I arrived here about 9:30 on Wednesday morning, levels 2 and 3 of the parking garage were completely full, but the Southwest nonstop flight from Orlando back to Louisville hadn't come in yet. So I have a feeling some of those parking spots will open up when that flight lands. Southwest is one of 2 airlines that flies nonstop from Louisville to Orlando and back. Spirit is the other. They do early morning back from Orlando flights on both airlines. Rental car pickup is also located in the parking garage on level 1. If you park in the parking garage, you'll enter the airport down on the baggage check level, which has recently been redone. Also on this level are the rental car desks. This level of the airport is set up into 2 sections. They are doing some renovations, as you can see right there in the middle. So at some point that will be open between the 2 sections.
Thank you.
The other side of that construction wall mirrors the side we entered on. So you can see baggage carousels, rental car desks, and then arrival and departure information. There's also new bathrooms down here. Men's on this side, women's on the other side. You'll head up the escalators from the baggage check level to get to the airline check-in desks. If somebody dropped you off at the airport, a relative or ride share, then you will enter the airport at the airline check-in desks. So on the left-hand side when you walk in, there's Southwest, Breeze, Sun Country, and Delta. You can see some of them have kiosks. So on this side, Southwest, those blue lights down there, those are the kiosks to check in. And then the rest you have to speak to an actual person to check your bag, get your boarding pass. Delta also has the kiosks as well to check your bag and your boarding passes. There are seats and charging stations with plugs and USB ports if you are too early to check in for your flight. Most airlines won't let you check your bag more than 4 hours before the flight departs. Then on the other side of the entry, you have American, Allegiant, United, and Spirit. Again, some have kiosks. Spirit does. American does. But United and Allegiant do not. There are only a couple of options outside of security for drinks and snacks, souvenirs and things. We have this Today store, which has the neck pillows and the books, sweatshirts, all the Louisville swag, some grab-and-go snacks. And then across the hallway, we have the Comfy Cow ice cream, which is not open at the moment. And there's Starbucks behind that. Kentucky Fried Chicken behind that. And then the Book and Bourbon Southern Kitchen across the way. Louisville's not typically known as a super busy airport, but they do offer TSA PreCheck, which I highly recommend. After a pre-screening, it allows you to skip the main standby security line. You also don't have to take off your shoes. You don't have to take electronics, snacks, and liquids out of your bag. That's the standby line. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, so there's very few people in it until you get a little closer to the security checkpoint. But I'm gonna walk past all of them. So I stepped into security at 6:31, stepped out at 6:36. So 5 total minutes to do all of the security things. Also, I've decided I would be so much more productive if there were more moving sidewalks in my life. Welcome to the main lobby of the Louisville International Airport. We have a Starbucks, 2 concourses, a little convenience shop. It's a relatively small airport for an international airport, and it's only got international status because of UPS. UPS Worldport is here, and so it shares a runway with the airport. Randomly scattered around the airport is water bottle refill stations. So if you don't want to purchase the water, make sure you bring an empty bottle through security with you. The concourses on either side of the main lobby are identical to each other and contain 21 or 22 gates, depending on which side you are on. The B side is primarily American and Southwest. And then the A side is Delta, United, Sun Country, and Spirit. And then randomly when Breeze and Allegiant fly, every third day they fly out of A. In terms of dining options, on the B side, there's Cole's Pizza, and then there's also Smash Burger. And then on the A side, you've got this local market, which is a scan and go. They also have frozen yogurt. And then they have a wall here, travel queue, of more scan and go, almost like vending machines, snack vending machines, with all sorts of yummy things in them. And then there's also a Chili's to go on the A side. There are several of these charging workstations set up around the airport with plugs. Notice they don't have USB ports, but they do have plugs. Those that need USB charging for their phone, there's also these charging stations set up too, in case you don't need the desk workspace. Louisville has also joined several airports across the nation in doing the Sunflower Lanyard program. This program allows people with hidden disabilities to grab a lanyard that has sunflowers on it at the check-in desk. And then when the airport workers, TSA staff, see the lanyard, they know to take extra special care with those people because they have some sort of disability that may not be easily visible.